Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to do Leetcode Daily Challenge, sort characters by frequency. So basically let us first read this question and about the constraints, then about examples, and then finally the coding part of the same. So here, given a string S, sort it in decreasing order based on frequency of the characters. The frequency of a character is the number of times it appears in the string. Return the sorted string. If there are multiple answers, return any of them. So basically, whatever string is given to us, here tree is given to us, so we are required to sort it in decreasing order of its frequency, means on the basis of its frequency of each character. So here we can see that T is having just one character, one frequency. Here T is having just one frequency, then R is having one frequency, but E is having two frequency. So we will be sorting it on the basis of this, right? So first EE would be there, then T and R, either of them could be there. Means either of these things could be found. So here in the answer it is being written like this, and also they have told if multiple answer there, then we can return any of them. So that's why any of them could be returned. Basically, and then let us see about the constraint. I'll let you know how to go ahead. So here the constraints are up to 10 raised to power 5 for the length of our S. So basically, if we go ahead with n solution for the same and then order of n log n, that could also work, but not n square solution. So that's the thing which we are required to check, means n or n log n solution could work here. And S consists of uppercase and lowercase English letters and digits. That we are means it is not basically. This is in that sense applicable so that when A is there or capital A is there, so basically this will be having different frequency, that is one, and this will be having different frequency, that is one. Both of them can't be counted as two frequency. So in that sense, we are required to check for this particular constraint. Now comes the part at how we are required to do this question. So in this question, we are required to check frequency of each character. And then according to frequency of each character, we are required to sort them, right? So now comes the part that how we will be keeping track of frequency of each character, right? So, and corresponding character to the same. So in that sense, like here E is equal to 2, R is equal to 1, and T equals to 1, right? So in that sense, we are required to do some sort of mapping that we are easily able to keep track of, means either we can store them in form of pairs so that we already know that this particular character correspond to this particular frequency. And then regarding the sorting part, that how means it should be in decreasing order. So in that sense, we can directly use a priority queue so that because it is in decreasing order, so we can easily check with either max or min heap could be used, but according to that, then we are required to modify our code as well. So that's why here first we will be keeping means whatever character is there. First we are required to have the frequency of each character, and then after keeping the track that this much frequency of each character is there in our whole word, then we will be storing that particular in uh, means first part would be for our map, or we can use any unordered map as well, where we can use any counter means vector where which can be acted as counter. Means first we require a counter, and then second we are required to keep track of according to that counter only whatever frequency is corresponding to a particular character. Means we will be keeping a track with pairs which are being there, and then at the end regarding the sorting part we will be using a priority queue. So this is how we are required to go ahead for the coding part for the same. So now let us go ahead for the coding of the same. So here comes the first part. That is, first we are required to keep track of correct how many characters are there. Basically about the frequency. Here we are keeping this unordered map where we will be storing basically this unordered map would be acting as our counter. So here we will be storing frequency of each character, and then after we get the frequency of each character, then we are required to push these particular frequency and corresponding character into our priority queue, where it will be sorting it in decreasing order. So we have formed our priority queue of this form, basically a pair of int character, and then a vector of pair int character, and then we are using comparator. Basically, we are not directly using a min heap or max heap because here we are having this pair data type in the same, so that's why we will be sorting it according to the that whatever first pair means whatever first element of our pair would be. So according to that, we will be sorting the same. So that's why we are using our customer comparator in this priority queue. Now comes the next part. Uh, now this map uh, we will be pushing, and then after that, our priority queue would be doing the job for us. So here, as per this comparator, it will be sorting in this format. So our priority queue would be having all the elements in this form. Now comes the next part, that how we are required to utilize elements in our priority queue. So here the return type of this string. Here we are using this vector of cat temp where we will be storing whatever uh, elements are being there for a temporary purpose, and then first from the priority queue, whatever is at the top because we are sorting it in increasing order. So whatever is there at the top, we will be getting from the same into this pair. And then from that pair also, our first element of our pair is basically count of that particular character, right? So from that, we are getting the same and then popping that out. Now, whatever count was there, till that, we will be pushing whatever was being there in our priority queues, pairs, second element, that is a character, and then decreasing the count so that how many number of times that character has occurred, it could be pushed to our answer, and then at the end we will be returning our answer. So this is how we are required to code this particular question. Now comes the part for the time complexity and space complexity for the same. So basically here this unordered map is used, then priority queue, and pushing into our map that takes, we're just pushing into the same. So here the time complexity would be order of n because we are pushing from S is of the length n. Then comes the part that getting elements from the map and then pushing into priority queue. So here time while we are pushing whatever elements are there, so that takes order of n time. Now when we have pushed the same into priority queue, so now comes the part for the priority queue also. So here internally in the priority queue we are sorting, right? So that sorting will take us order of m log m time. And what is m here? That m is basically the number of characters which could be there. Because while sorting how many comparisons we can make, so basically those compare here there would be at max 256 distinct characters with which we will be comparing with each other that which one is greater or smaller. So according to that it is here. Now inside this priority queue, we will be fetching our elements. So those would be also order of n only. And this counter can map to that is also order of n. So now as per all this, our overall time complexity would be order of n only. And the space complexity here is of that map and unordered map and priority queue. So that is also of order of n. So yeah, this was all for this particular question. If you have any doubt, you can comment that down. So, thank you.